Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. In this video we are going to take a look at the Solana chart from an Elliott wave point of view and do a technical analysis of Solana. Take a look if the correction could be over or if we still have to expect another dump, and share with you my perspective and also the price forecast for the next larger wave to the upside. Before we start, however, just would like to draw your attention to Crypto.com, who have kindly sponsored this video. Yeah, Crypto.com is a crypto app. It is actually the world's fastest growing crypto app, and you can use it. You can download it on your smartphone, for example, and you can download it on the App Store, Google Play Store. You can buy over 250 cryptocurrencies with the app. Yeah, very convenient. I use it myself. And if you like, you can also get this Crypto.com Metal Visa card that you can find here under products, Metal Visa cards. And to do that, or to get that card, you stake basically your Crow coins, yeah. And depending on how many you stake, you of course get rewards as well. But depending on how many you stake, you get a certain card. You can choose a certain card tier, and depending on the tier, you get certain benefits. And some of them are listed here, including Spotify, cashback, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and so on. So I recommend you take a look at that. If you're interested in this Metal Visa crypto card, where you can basically pay with crypto, day-to-day purchases, you could follow the link that I have in the video description. It's an affiliate link, and you also get a bonus when you use it and order your Crypto Visa card. So let's continue and take a look at Solana, which made here, if we zoom out, you can see it, which had its first major run to the upside here back end of 2021 into November. That was the all-time high. That was a larger wave one, the first larger wave on this chart. That is how all assets start. You know, in an uptrend, you have a first wave to the upside. After that, what do you get? You get a second wave. Now, as per the Elliott wave method, a wave one consists of 5 waves. Therefore, you can see these 5 waves to the upside. And a second wave consists of 3 waves, A, B, C. Yeah, and however, within A, B, C, again, you get subwaves, and in my view, we are currently in this wave C here, and the wave C consists again of 5 waves. Might sound a bit complicated. If you want to know more about that, feel free to check out the tutorial section about Elliott waves on my second channel, and you can find a link to my second channel, More Trading Online, in the video description. So looking at this, I mean, we've been talking about this downtrend and this price target area since the end of November. The target area was reached, by the way. Absolutely, we've come into the target area, and target area that seemed very unrealistic back then. So this here was my original target area. I have moved it down now because the original one was reached, and this indicates that I do expect still lower price levels. Nevertheless, at any point in time, as the target area was reached, I said that dollar cost averaging in this target area, from my point of view, no financial advice, from my point of view, makes sense. I've been doing that because from the target area at any point in time, the correction can be finished. And this can happen very fast because the next wave up will be a wave 3. And the wave 3 is typically very bullish. Yeah, it can be very fast. I would actually expect something similar to what the wave 3 did here. That was from June to September 21. That was a typical wave 3, which can be very bullish, nearly parabolic, okay? So do expect something like that. And if we zoom out, that little green candle that we see here today is nice. With 15%, it's nice, but it's in the grand scheme of things, nothing too noteworthy. But yeah, of course, it could end the correction. It could do it because we are in the target area anyway. Yeah, even though I primarily expect lower prices. Why? Because we have seen here a lower low. Yeah, we have seen a lower low, and therefore any potential first uptrend that we saw here is invalidated. Yeah, because this low came below the previous low, and what you first want to see then in the beginning uptrend is another higher low. So that's what we would be waiting for. So even if we move up from here, yeah, even if we do something like a 5-wave structure to the upside now, which we want to see in any uptrend, so you do something like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even after that, that would then be a larger wave 1, and after that pattern here, you would come down once more in a correction A, B, C. That would then be another buying opportunity. So no reason to FOMO in. If we suddenly go mad, there will always be another correction. And of course, I keep you updated on this channel about that. But yeah, also what happened. So we obviously haven't come into this target area yet. I still think we are going to do that. But even if not, you know, dollar cost averaging in this current price range was on the agenda. I think here even the absolute low was one of my buy orders triggered at the absolute low here. I mean, not the super low, but around $80, maybe a little bit higher, that triggered, or 78, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, the next price range that is expected is above $450 US, yeah, at least. So therefore, I think compared to what we can expect, compared to where we are now, it is pretty attractive, isn't it? But again, that's only my expectation based on the Elliott wave method, not a financial advice. And as I said, I still expect the price to go lower. Just because we are moving up here, we did that here as well. That was expected back then. And even this here is currently nothing that would be too crazy. Yes, it is noteworthy, but bear in mind, look at what we did here. Look at what we did here. This here was similar, wasn't it? And look at what we did after that. So always be careful. In my view, you can only win in this game by understanding where major turning points are. And in this area, there will be a major turning point. If it will be at $95, if it will be at 75 or 55, I can't tell you. We need to see how the price is developing. Nobody will be able to tell you. In the end, you will only know what the low was in retrospect. But this here is the area where the turnaround will happen. Yeah, this is the area. So we talked about this descending wedge pattern. Yeah, bullish pattern. It broke out as expected. And even this morning, in my previous video, I talked about this pattern and said if we get the volume in, because this morning we didn't have the volume, it was just dancing on the support line. But if we get the volume in, we can move all the way up to the next resistance here at around $100. That is basically here the channel here within which Solana is moving, and we're pretty much at the $100 level. And if you move above that, that will then get interesting, because then you're breaking out of the channel. Now, breaking out of the channel is still not a confirmation that the downtrend is over, but it's the first step towards that. Ethereum has already done that. Ethereum already broke out of its channel, and therefore I think Solana could do the same. And even if we break out of the channel, we could still see lower prices at a later stage. But again, these lower prices are not promised. Yeah. What I need to let you know is, in this game, especially as an investor, you don't want to buy at all-time highs, but you want to buy at levels which are attractive and where turnaround points are likely to occur, which in my view is at the moment. Again, no financial advice, but as an investor, you also need to understand that you might have to sit out lower prices. Yeah, I have many, I know people, professional traders and professional investors who at the moment in the current market environment, not only crypto, but stocks and shares, their portfolios are with 100K, some even with $1 million at a loss. But it's normal. It's normal in certain market conditions, and currently, especially in crypto, we have a large correction. But these people aren't worried. They're professional investors, professional traders. They know that this stuff happens. The markets move in cycles, and this is the time to accumulate. Yeah, not to chase every small wave. This just will burn you out. No, it's about the major wave. So basically taking profits up here, buying down here, taking profits in the next wave up, all the way up to $450 and maybe even higher. So yeah, we are here at the tipping point as well. We are getting close to that resistance level, and if we break $100, that could unlock even higher prices here. Then I would say even all the way up to $122 in the next stage. But really, what we want to see for a confirmed breakout and the completion of that overall correction is a higher low. And so far, we have not seen this yet. Looking at the daily chart, we can certainly see some positive things here happening on the indicators. The RSI is trying to break through the 50 line, so potentially getting into the bullish range, and we have a bullish crossover on the MACD. We talked about that, I think, in the previous video as well, and that is good, and that came together with a breaking out of the pattern. So yeah, I think we reached $100, so pretty much that target was reached. And now we need to see if it can be broken, that resistance, or not. Overall, I think there is scope for it to break. So I wouldn't be surprised if we break above this trend line here. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow. And then can move also to a little bit higher levels and retest the 120, 122 US dollars. All right, hopefully that video was useful. If you liked the update, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.